Hey guys, JP's Automations here. Finally back again with a new video for you guys. This is hoping to be the conclusion to the Transformers Universe Meltdown from Scratch Custom. I believe this is part 5. Sorry for the very late upload. I meant to upload this episode last week, but life happens, you get busy, and things pop up. But we are back now, hoping to finish it in this episode. In the last episode, we finally be able to start on his robot mode, and we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to add a second layer of yellow paint to his feet, his shins, his chest, his arms, and then we're going to do touch-ups, basically, because we are close to being done. So let's go ahead and start with the yellow. So, hope everyone's had a good week. I've been off for a bit, but hope everyone's doing well. After this video, if this is the last one for the series, I'm not sure yet. Depends on how much we get done today. My next video will likely be a stop motion. I know I've been promising one for a long time, especially for celebrating you guys crossing 1,000 subscribers. So whether it's a test or it's an official video, a stop motion is coming. Likely, can't talk. Likely a test first, just to get my feet wet again. Get back into making stop motions. Because it is a while since I have made a stop motion. The last one I made was my M through W video. All the transformations. And that one was a while ago. So, I'm just looking to get back in the groove. Gotta get these customs out the way first. Customs come first. Let's get the wrap around. Not that it matters, but I have noticed the numbers and views have been fluctuating between each part. I do encourage you guys, if you're viewing these and if you're interested in them, to watch them in sequential order. I suppose it's a help to you. I suppose for some, I guess it doesn't really matter, but if you're really into this, I really do encourage that you watch them from the beginning, and watch them as we progress through the custom. So, just in case you don't miss anything, you know. Just my advice, but do whatever you want. I am no dictator. Okay, that yellow is bright. It's very bright. It's good. It's very good, Mr. Wayne. I'm going to try and work on the rest of this stuff to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully by mid-April, I'll have all that done and out of the way, so I can focus on other things. I don't want to keep everything on the back burner for too long, you know? But at the same time, no guarantees because things happen. I do try to have my have a video uploaded every week, like I promised you guys a while ago that I would do. But you know, things happen. I am working and I am also in school while I am doing this, so it's not like I have a lot of free time on my hands. But my quarter for school is ending soon, so we'll see how that goes. That looks good. Let's get his shoulder here. There we go. Set up for me. There we go. Let's get your shoulder here, right here. we go. Let's get your other shoulder. Oh no. Rookie mistake. I touched it. I touched the paint right on his belly. Let's just clean that up. There we go. Alrighty. So, our yellow is pretty much done for the most part. And this guy is close to being done. There is very little that we have to do left to him to finish him up. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but from here on, we can pretty much improvise because, one, this figure is not 100% screen accurate to his CGI representation, and while I did choose this mold because it was close, it's not perfect, which means we have some room to experiment and be lenient with it. We can do whatever we want, basically. So, I'm not trying to leave the majority of this one solid color. I mean the silver I want to break up some of those robot parts as if you were a movieverse figure. Just break up some of the silver parts, make them look pretty. You know. So I think we're gonna try that. Put a little chrome silver on them. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's try that. A little bit of chrome silver. Other than that, I guess I can add a little bit more of this to his forearms because you got a little bit of bleeding going on here. So, oh, that can be one color as well. So what? I'll tell you what I'll do. We will put all the applied paint on, and then I'll cut away and come back in a few hours when the paint has dried. And that will be the end of the video. How about that? Haha, how about that? How do you like them apples? Sour, ain't it? Yeah, that's how we like them. So, let's get to adding this blue on his forearms before I forget. Before I forget. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. For some reason, that's really light. Why is that so light? Here we go with this problem again. Maybe it'll darken up when it dries. Yeah, let's hope that's the case. Because if not, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands. Because the paint's not cooperating. The paint's not cooperating. Yeah, yeah, it's a tremendous difference on camera, I know, but I'm hoping that it will fix itself. So we're just gonna leave that for now. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. I'm not gonna stress over that. I believe we had a problem like that last time. It's been a minute, so I don't know exactly what I did to fix it. So we're just gonna roll right along. I'm gonna grab this chrome silver. Start breaking up these parts. Yeah. Start breaking up these parts. Now before I open this paint, I need my very tiny brush because I'm gonna do some face details. This brush. Little brush. Why isn't this thing autofocus? Stupid camera. There we go. Tiny brush. Focus again. What is wrong with you? Oh crap, now my paint won't open. Come on. There we go. I know I should have ate my Wheaties this morning. Alright, let's get right up close on his ugly mug. Well, he's not too ugly. He's not a Decepticon. Ooh, sick burn, yo. Alright. Let's get right up in there on that monocle right there. I may have just covered the whole thing silver, but it's fine. It's totally fine. It's not the end of the world. Calm down. We'll paint this a little bit silver too, just to make it look like an attachment. Let me put him down. There we go. Doing too much. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing it. There we go. Now we're doing it. That's it. Stripe. 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 Again, this may or may not be accurate to the CGI mold, but I don't care. We're taking our own liberties and making this thing our own. Now, if you're following along with me, you can take your own liberties as well. Do whatever you want to do. Now, for me, I've seen enough Transformers in my lifetime to be able to know a car part from a robot part. So, if I see a grill, I'm gonna make it shiny. Like this, mate. Oh, sorry. Like this, mate. Get right in there. Make that real pretty. Let's do silver kneecaps. Because why not? Why not, guys? Why not? I'll point the camera down. There we go. And besides, his kneecaps will look pretty when he kicks people in the face. Or when he knees people in the face, rather. You can't really kick somebody with your knee, can you? Can you kick somebody in your knee? Let me know in the comments below. If you can, I just learned something today. Why don't I just look it up, you say? Well, it's kind of late at night right now. And I'm painting a video, so I can't really look it up. So, yeah. There's your answer. I'm lazy, okay? There, I said it. I'm not perfect. Leave me alone. We aren't doing too bad for time, I think. No, we're not. We're not doing too bad. If you guys want, I can paint Stinger like this too, from scratch. So I was planning on painting him too. I haven't started yet, for obvious reasons. I haven't even finished this guy yet. But if you guys would like to see me paint Stinger on camera like I did this guy, I will do that. Just let me know. Also need enough people to agree to it. So if at least 5 people say they want to do it, they want me to do it, I will do it. So 5 or more, guys. 5 or more. If it ain't happening, it ain't happening. Call your friends. If you have friends. I know you do. I know you do. Call your friends. Call them. No pressure. Let's paint his wheel. It'll look pretty when he runs people over. This is a pretty violent Autobot. Yes, if you didn't know, Meltdown is an Autobot. I am not sure if I've ever said this before, so I'll give you the breakdown. Overclock is an Autobot. Overclock is a blue a blue Transformers Universe custom that I did. He's based on Transformers Beast Hunter's Knockout. I don't have him anymore. I gave him away. T-Fan Page 101 currently has him. So if I was to do a size comparison, I can't. So moving on. Triage is also an Autobot. He's based off of Transformers Prime Ratchet. Not the Beast Hunters. Beast Hunters is what's in my hand with Meltdown. So, moving on. Astrea. Astrea is a Decepticon. She is based off of Transformers Prime Sergeant Cup, the deluxe. I'm kind of disappointed Sergeant Cup wasn't in the actual show. I think he would have been kind of cool. But I know I did another one. Oh yeah, Diablo is also a Decepticon as well. She is based off of Transformers Prime RC. One of the few characters. Oops, so sorry, I am totally off screen. One of the few characters based off of Transformers Prime RC in robot mode, that is. Now, I'll leave that right there because I have a plan going on in my head and I don't want to give it away. Not yet. That is. You know, I can totally give the plan away when I'm done with what I'm doing, but for the time being, I'm not gonna do that, okay? So just deal with it. Yeah, just deal with it. I know you can do it. Just deal with it. It's like Michael Jackson said, just deal it. Playing cards with your buddies, just deal it. Just deal it. Alright. 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 So, we got that done. I'm going to do one more thing. It's going to look really cool. I'm going to use this. No, I'm not going to use this tiny brush anymore. I'm going to use this brush to do it. You see that arc reactor looking thing surrounding his chest? This is going to be silver all around the outside. And I'm going to do it with this brush. So let's do that. That'll be the last thing we do before we let this guy dry and make this an official video. So let's do this. Now, obviously, I want to be very careful when I'm painting. I don't want it to bleed on the inside, and I don't want to bleed too much on the outside. I don't see taping this as an option, being that it's a detail and it's very small. So this one takes handiwork. Just gonna go all the way around the circle like he's Iron Man, but he's not, because Iron Man does not transform into a car. Iron Man transforms into a person. No, billionaire, playboy, genius, and a philanthropist, and all that. So yeah, I think Meltdown has Iron Man beat. Just saying. Tony Stark may be smart, but Meltdown speaks Cybertronian, so you know that's a alien language for those of you who didn't know. So I think our buddy Meltdown has him beat. Just saying. All right, that looks surprisingly good. Better than I thought. You know what? I said we were done. We're not. I keep getting these ideas popping into my head while I work. So we're gonna do one more thing. Rinse that off. Wipe that off. We're gonna do one more thing. It's gonna make this thing look really cool. I promise. We're going to use our gunmetal. Here, let me back this camera up a little bit. We're going to use our gunmetal color, which shows this. It's the same gunmetal we've used on this part, these parts, and all these inside parts. We're going to use our small brush, and we're going to lightly go over all these panels in here. Because there's so many, we're just going to outline them. Real simply. I'll show you. I don't do this very often, but when I do, I prefer those like this. Yes. Okay, here we go. We just need a little bit of paint. Boop. Don't need a lot. We're just going to go like that. You can think of it as dry brushing. If you don't know what dry brushing is what I tried to display earlier in this series. It failed miserably. But it's when you take some paint, you try and brush off most, but not all of it. And then it's like dusting a transformer, but you're dusting dirt on it, if that makes sense. To make it look dirty a little. Sorry, I'm not an expert when it comes to painting terms and whatnot, but I'm better at showing than telling. Which I know for some of you is not a problem. No problem, JP. J Poozer, no problem, buddy. All's well that ends well. And already he looks more interesting. It's got more contours in there. It's not just flat parts. One more thing I'm gonna do. You think you're done and you're not, you know? You just see stuff and then it's almost as if you're a musician, you know? When you compose a piece of music, you play it out, you record everything, and then you start tweaking stuff. You tweak and you tweak and you tweak and you tweak. Eventually you have to get to the point where you stop, because it's never going, and a piece of music is never really finished. For good musicians, it's never finished. Never. It's never a finished product. It's just to a point where you say, okay, this is good. I can stop. I can stop racking my brain around this. Get some more yellow right here on his side, right around the yellow parts. Yeah, buddy, you're looking mighty sharp there, Meltdown. You better be careful. Looking mighty sharp there. Alright, that looks good. If I do say so myself. If I can say that. Can I say that, guys? And guess what? We're not done. Oh, you're so funny. I know. I know I'm not. I know. I know. Because we didn't do the legs. Or the feet. We have to do the dry brushing on the legs and the feet. And then we'll be done. I promise. Promise. So, just like before, get a little bit of paint. Brush most of it off. And then we're just going to go on the outlines. It's too much paint. But it's okay. You can use it. Right there in the crease. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. A little bit of paint. Brush it off. Most of it. So I'm gonna reach out to my my painting buddies out there. If any of you guys have an official um, definition of dry brushing, feel free to bail me out and leave it in the comment section below. Or how about this? The first person to comment a definition of dry brushing in the comments gets a shout out in the next video. How about that? Because I am so incompetent. Incompetence will be your end. J. Pooja will be your end, sir. It's costly, sir. That's too much paint again. Dang. What's wrong with me? And it's not the worst thing in the world when you mess up and you use too much paint, because somehow it still ends up looking good. Somehow, some way. I don't know how. I just say okay, and I just go with it. And we just roll with it. Use my finger here, I'm a cheat. Yeah, it looks fine anyway. You'll notice a lot of the Fall of Cybertron characters, their CGI molds, they look like they have dry brushing on them. They look very dirty, very battle-worn, battle-tested, I suppose. Yeah, we can use that word. Alrighty. We're done. We're done, guys. That's it. We're done. So, we're done. Yep. I'm gonna, guys, I'm really tired of saying that I'm done. And we're not done. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna hate me. We have to give Meltdown life. Sure, he's got his core in his chest, his whatever you call that thing. I just forgot what it's called. Freaking whatever you call it. We have to give him life, because right now he cannot see. We have to fix that, because I messed it up earlier. So, very carefully, let me zoom out. Very carefully, we're going to give him a new eye. Right there. Boop. Booyah. Here we go. He's got an eye over there and an eye over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done with Meltdown. So, as promised, I'm going to pause the video, and we're going to come back through the magic of editing when he is done drawing, and we will take a look at him then. So, see you then. Okay, we're back, and as you guys can see, Meltdown is finished. I'm pretty satisfied with the way this guy looks. The paint is dry, all the details are in there. There's a little discoloration here, but I can go back and fix that at any time. It's just painting back over it again with the new color, maybe the middle part, maybe the sides. I'll figure that out when I get there. But Meltdown is finished, and he looks pretty good all the way around. I do like the detail we've added to him. I may do an official showcase stop motion with him, and from that point I may have added a few things, just a few minor touch-ups or whatever, but it's nothing major, so I don't think it deserves a video. So I do want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey of the Meltdown custom from start to finish. Again, if you have anything, any customs, any characters like Stinger or even my Age of Extinction Bumblebee that you would like me to do from start to finish, let me know in the comment section below. And if you've got 5 people that agree with you or like your comment or something, then I will do it. So I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers. This has been an excellent journey, and I can't wait to continue it with you guys, making more videos and more content. So thank you. See you guys in the next video.